Hey YouTube, it's Shayla with singing a new song, and today I have not one, but two Azure hauls for you guys. So let's jump into part one and see what we've got this time. If you watched last month's Azure haul, you saw that I purchased the eCloth mop head. I also got the eCloth wall duster, but I did not get the handle for either one. And I just assumed that both of them would fit on my Norwex mop handle and my bamboo mop handle, but the floor mop did fit on both, but not the wall duster. So I had to get the wall duster handle, and so I got that this month. And then I also did get a new floor mop because my Norwex floor mop busted since I did the last video. You guys, this is super duper lightweight. So lightweight that I wonder how long it's going to last. I will of course keep this video updated and keep you updated on how the eCloth is working out for me. I really like this pad. I have the other pad that I got last month and I've been using it. It is wonderful for washing the floor. It doesn't saturate the floor at all, and it does a very good job of just getting the floor very clean. So I'm really impressed by this cleaning pad. Again, I like that the mop is telescoping. See it, you can see it telescopes, so it can get longer and shorter depending on how tall you are. And I know usually with these, you want them to be like right about chin level. So it gets underneath the stove. I hope you guys saw that. I hope I was able to get that on camera, but it gets underneath the stove. It slides right underneath the refrigerator and underneath areas. So I can see it'll clean underneath the sofa pretty easily. So I'm impressed so far. I'll keep you updated with how long it lasts. Like I said, I don't know how well this is going to stand up to the kids, but we'll see. And here we have the eCloth. It says Flexi Edge Floor and Wall Duster. Oh, okay, so that one is a wet mop. This is the duster. This is for floors too. I did not realize that when I got it. And it's Flexi, so when it says Flexi, the edges bend. See, it's Flexi. This, by the way, is so soft. It's just like, I don't know, something that it's very soft. It's very soft. Okay, so still along the cleaning lines, we've got another eCloth. This is the Kitchen Dynamo. I wanted it last month, but I felt like I was getting so much in the cleaning cloth department that I decided not to. So this is, it's kind of like a sponge, but not. It doesn't have a sponge inside. It's basically just a cloth, and it says Kitchen Dynamo. Again, I'm assuming that this too is going to clean 99% of bacteria like the other eCloths. So I went and I splurged, sort of. I bought a whole pound of hibiscus flowers. I love these for tea. I make a lot of my own herbal teas, and so I like having this on hand because it adds such a nice citrusy, kind of a tangy flavor to teas. I know it's used in teas like lemon zest and teas like that. It's in a lot of the popular teas that people love. So hibiscus is something I like having on hand. I'll go through the vitamins really quickly. So Azure has been having some problems lately keeping up with just keeping some items in stock, just like everywhere has. And so they didn't have the vitamin C I normally get. So I got this instead. These are Yum Earth Organic Pops Vitamin C. I was out of my vitamins, so I got some more women's multi 40 plus vitamins, and then I've got some calcium gummies for the kids. So I don't know if you remember in the last video, I think it was the last video or the one before, I had bought a huge tub of the Nordic berries. They were on sale, and I bought a big package of Nordic berries. We haven't even opened that. We're still using some of the other vitamins that we just are finishing up now, and we're going to be opening those. So we didn't need children's vitamins this month. You guys wanted me to keep you updated, or some of you wanted me to keep you updated when it came to my cavities story. So I've got more to share on that. I will share that all in a minute though. I will share that towards the end of part one. So stay tuned for that. Don't go anywhere. So I've had a craving lately for ramen, but we don't eat like top ramen. So I found this at Azure. It's a rice ramen. I'm excited to give it a try. I'm gluten-free. The rest of the family isn't, but I am. And they have other pastas that they can eat that are, you know, not gluten-free. But I really wanted something for me to have that was fast and easy. So I got these. I'm excited to try them. This is by Lotus Foods. They're the organic jade pearl rice ramen. Okay, so it's holiday season right now as I'm doing this video, and one of our favorite pies is pecan pie. But I have a secret ingredient that I have used in times past for pecan pie, and I've had trouble getting my hands on it in our local town. So I ordered some from Azure. So I gotta tell you guys, a wonderful substitute and a healthier substitute for your pecan pies that make them so good, but not as rich as, you know, you might be used to. It makes a little bit more of a mellow pecan pie is brown rice syrup. It is so good, so much better for you than like the Caro or the corn syrup. And so what I like to do is I substitute this with a little bit of maple syrup, because that flavor combo with the pecans is just luxurious and it's so good. But it's not overpoweringly rich, like I mentioned. The teens needed some more of this Zero Zits toner, so we've got some more of that. They think it's helping. Speaking of face care, I am giving the new Face Me products a try. So this time I got the retinol serum, and I'm excited to try it. I have been using collagen lately, taking collagen in my coffee, and I've been noticing a really big difference with my skin. And when I take care of my skin with some, you know, like really good skincare moisturizing products, I definitely notice even more of a big difference. And so this is something I've been doing a lot of research lately on skincare and some of the best products for skincare. And the Face Me has a lot of the really important ingredients that I've been reading about are great for anti-aging. So I'm giving this brand a try. I will let you know how I like it in the comments below, because I am definitely picky about face care. I needed more bamboo spoons with all the cooking that I'm doing. Plus, I don't know if you can see it, a lot of my utensils I've got out on top of the counter now, and I am a fan of wooden utensils. So I have these are bamboo. They're super lightweight. I think they look so pretty inside of my canister over here. And like I said, I needed a couple more wooden spoons because we've been using them a lot more lately. So some of you wanted me to keep you updated with how my cavities story went. About a year ago, the dentist found that I had a cavity starting, but it was small, and they said that I had some time before they needed to fill it. And so I said, great. So in that time, I waited too long to go in. They wanted to see me in less than 6 months, and I waited like a year and 6 months. But in that time, I was doing certain things. I've shared in some of the previous Azure haul videos what I was doing for some of the, you know, the healing cavities journey. And one of the things that I was doing was this Silver Biotics tooth gel. So I bought more of that this month, and I bought some for the kids as well, or some of my teenagers as well. So I'm using this, and some of my teens are going to be using it too. And then I also did get this EcoDent mouthwash. The Desert Essence Coconut Mouthwash, it works really well, okay? It works to get rid of bad breath, and it seems to really work, but it doesn't taste very good. So we're trying this one instead this month. But okay, back onto my cavity journey. So I went in and to get checked again and see where we were at with that cavity that I had been trying to heal. And they had trouble finding it. It was still there, but they had trouble finding it. So they put me on the list to schedule me to get the cavity repaired or filled. That was going to be for like not another month or 2 months or something like that. So during that time, I really doubled up all of the things that I had been doing for my teeth, and went back, and again, they could barely find it. She thought it maybe had almost gone away, and she had to really hunt, but she said, oh, it is still there. But they were able to repair it. So they showed me on the x-rays. The x-rays showed that it had gotten better. It was still there, but it had faded. My dentist did not even have to do any numbing. She was able to just barely do a tiniest little bit of drilling, fill the cavity, and we were good to go. Again, I didn't even feel anything as she was fixing it. It was really fast, simple fix. Broccoli! Look at all this broccoli! Ooh! Broccoli is perfect for little children. Little tiny bite-sized pieces.
That one?
Yeah! Hello Azure Standard fans. So a month has gone by and this is part 2 of my second Azure haul. So this is the first Azure haul of the year. It's a new year now. It's January. You guys, we have had more snow this year than we have had in any year that I remember. We have almost 2 feet of snow outside, you guys. It is so crazy right now, but it's so beautiful. So our truck was delayed a little bit this morning, and sometimes when you're ordering from Azure Standard, that will happen. Azure pickup was about an hour later than normal. Today, I'm going to do kind of an old-fashioned unboxing. I have not taken anything out of the boxes yet, except for the broccoli and the corn. I don't normally order a lot of food from Azure. I used to, and then we get so much of our food locally that I haven't needed to order very much food from Azure. But this month I did need to order some things from Azure. Quite a bit of food actually compared to normal. So I'm just going to start by bringing things out of the boxes for you guys, and we're just going to do an old-fashioned unboxing. It's going to be a little bit like Christmas, you guys, because I don't remember everything that I ordered this time. I do want to give you guys a tip though when you're ordering from Azure Standard. When you go to pick up your order, they will give you a slip like this. When you get home and as you're looking over everything, take a look at your list and just make sure that everything is there and check it off as you go, because every now and then Azure Standard will have like a new person that they've hired who's still learning the ropes, and you know, they might not get every single thing in the box. It's very rare that that happens, but sometimes it does happen. So I've been gluten-free for a while now, and I've been missing pasta so very much. So I ordered some of the gluten-free pasta, the egg pasta. I'm hoping that it will taste a little bit more like, you know, pasta instead of gluten-free pasta. These are fun. These are culinary parchment bags that I bought for my husband. I got him like 3 different gifts for Christmas. But I made a huge mistake of not looking at what Azure has for gifts before I went Christmas shopping for my husband. And so I ended up doing that after I had already got him some gifts and after we'd already gotten last month's Azure haul. And I missed out on a lot of things, but I couldn't resist getting them anyway. So I got these for my husband as kind of a belated Christmas present. He loves cooking, and I knew he would have a lot of fun cooking with these. Also, I'm not sure how many are in here. There's 10 sachets. 10 sachets. Anyways, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Anyways, long story short, I did get some for my son's birthday party too, because we're having salmon, and I thought, these are really good to cook fish in. So we're going to cook some salmon in these, and then there's going to be some extra that my husband's going to get to use. I go through so many gloves, you guys. I am allergic to sodium lauryl sulfate, which is not in the dish soap that we have now, but it is in some. And I'm also, just certain dish soaps irritate my hands and aggravate eczema on my hands. So I like to use gloves, and I really, really like these gloves here. These are heavy duty. I bought a pair. You probably saw them if you've been watching my Azure haul videos. I bought another pair, I don't know, I think like in one of the first Azure hauls or the second Azure haul. And so I needed to get some more because one of them did develop a little hole in it. So I got 2 more. Tapioca starch. I make my own gluten-free flour blends, and it is so much less expensive to make your own gluten-free flour mixes. So this is for my gluten-free flour mix. I have never seen these before. This is a new kind of pasta. It's a grain-free cassava elbow. I like cassava, and so I thought maybe I will give this a try and see how this tastes. I'm excited to try it. It's by Jovial. I love orzo, so I got some of the grain-free cassava orzo to try it. I'm excited to do something with that. Hey, if you guys know any good orzo recipes, would you drop them in the comments for me, because I really want to make the most out of this. I am going to be making some yogurt. I am not a stranger to making yogurt. I make yogurt probably a couple times a year, and I always think I'm going to make a habit of making our own yogurt because we eat so much, and it is a lot less expensive to make yogurt. And also it's a lot less expensive if you like to use organic yogurt too. So I decided I'm going to do some heavy, I'm going to use some whole milk, and I'm going to make, probably put some cream in it too, and I'm going to make some Greek yogurt that we're going to use as a substitute for sour cream. We go through so much sour cream, and I'm trying to find a healthier alternative to the sour cream since we do use so much of it, and this is what I came up with. So we're going to try that. Oh, look, I got 3 of these. When you order from Azure, you can get things usually in quantities of 1, 3, and then you can get them, there's an option to get them in even larger quantities. So I did the 3 option because this is something that is new. I was looking through the new items that Azure has, and this was one of them. This is coconut cream powder. I am super excited to give this a try. I ordered this big, huge container of omega-3s. So it's a great lemon taste. I've used this one before. Enzymes, gotta have those. They help so much with digestion, especially if you've ever had digestive issues. More calcium gummies for the kids. This is a probiotic to help with mood. I don't know if you've done any research on it. There's a whole host of research that talks about the correlation between gut bacteria and mood imbalances and emotions. Got this. I'm excited to try it. I will let you know how it works. I bought 2 brown rice flour bags because I'm trying to figure out how to mix my flour, my gluten-free flour, in larger quantities instead of, you know, all the recipes, they tell you to mix like, you know, like a few cups of this and a few cups of that. I ordered 2 because I'm trying to, I might be crazy for trying to do this, but I really would like to just get my flours by the pound. So I'm actually going to try it this time. And so I had to order 2 to make my flour mix, but I'm going to try to mix it in a big, huge batch quantity, like in a big, huge bucket. So we're going to see how that goes. So to do that, it's a lot, when you order from Azure, if you order things in one, it's a little more expensive to do that way. It's still a lot less expensive than you find, you know, like at a generic store. But if you order in bigger quantities, you get more of a discount. So I ordered 25 pounds of white rice flour, and this is the brown rice flour, and I got, these are 5-pound bags, so I got 10 pounds of brown rice flour. And then here I got my potato starch to go in the flour as well. And this is a whole box. Like I said, I could get it just one quantity, or I could get it in a larger quantity, and it was more of a saving to get it in a bigger quantity. Plus I needed more. Anyway, so this is 1 pound, so I got 4 pounds of potato starch to make my flour with. And then of course, the frozen vegetables, corn and broccoli. My grandmother always used to tell me, instead of buying vegetables from the produce section, that I should buy vegetables from the frozen food section. So she worked in a packing plant, a vegetable packing plant, when she was younger. And she said, when vegetables come, and I don't know if it's still this way, but this is what my grandma said, this is how it used to be. So it could have changed, maybe it's different now. But she used to tell me that when the vegetables come off the trucks, they're very fresh, and they're usually processed and frozen the same day. So the nutrient level in the vegetables is far more dense, and they have more nutrition than the produce that has been sitting out fresh on the shelves for, you know, 1 to 2 weeks. A friend pointed out recently, yeah, that's true, but vegetables from the store that are not organic, a lot of times they're sprayed with some kind of a solution to keep them fresher, longer in the freezer, and from, you know, like clumping together. And I realized, yeah, you're probably right. And of course, we know that vegetables and fruits that are in the produce section are generally also sprayed with something too. So this has really pushed me to start ordering more organic fruits and vegetables for my family. And one of the things that we run into as a big family is when we buy organic fruits and vegetables from like the typical grocery store, it's very expensive. it is so much less expensive to buy the fruits and vegetables frozen from Azure Standard. Let me just tell you guys how much that broccoli and that corn. That was 5 pounds of broccoli and 5 pounds of corn. Broccoli cost $20.31 for that big huge bag, and the corn was only $12.99, and that was all organic. I almost forgot to show these in the video. They're sprouting screens, stainless steel sprouting screens for our sprouts. Perfect. I will include links to everything that I have shared with you guys today and from last month's haul in the description box below. And if the description box isn't big enough, I will create a blog post for you that you can go to and find every item that you've seen here today. If you're new to Azure, I will have the link for you to order from them below as well. You guys, it does not cost you anything extra to shop my Azure Standard links. However, I do earn a small kickback, a commission from them when you shop them. And it helps me out so much. It compensates me a little bit for my time in creating these videos and sharing what we like to use from Azure. So thank you so much when you use my links. If you are brand new to Azure, please go back to my very first videos to learn more about them, and I will link to those below for you as well. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in next month's Azure Standard haul. You guys, I'm definitely going to give it again.
That was 4 weeks ago. Yesterday? Well, she
Hey YouTube, it's Shayla with singing a new song, and today, I'm looking in the wrong spot. The lens is there, not there, there. They're like, who's she talking to? We're over here. What is really soft? Something very soft. Like, I don't know, I can't think of anything soft.